Okay, good. Couple more. Diane, that's awesome. Thank you for sharing. And can't wait to hear what you think of the book. I want to know what your ahas are. One more. Come on.
I am going to work towards getting at least 3 more listens before the year is through.
Yes. That's what I like to hear. That's what I like to hear. That's when we win. You know, if hi, Sandra or Sarah. Sorry.
Hi, John.
Yes. Hi. Whoever was talking to me, go ahead. If you were just saying hi, then cool. And sounds like you were just saying hi. Okay. So I'm going back to page 81 in the 12-week year. We've already covered this, but we're going to cover it again because we are going to have a conversation today around a mind map for success. And before we do that, I just want to share with you at the bottom of page 81, here's what the author has to say. The best visions balance your personal and professional lives. Typically, your passion comes from your personal vision, and passion is the energy source that helps you push through the pain of change and the valley of despair. You know, at the bottom of the page, he says, it is your personal vision that keeps you in the game when things become difficult. At the top of the following page, he says, your vision provides you with a line of sight. So huge. With a line of sight. An emotional link to help you overcome the challenges and execute. It is critically important that you know what your vision is and that you keep it in your line of sight. For those of you who are Facebook friends with me, you saw the post that I wrote this weekend in reference to Joan of Arc. And I asked, what were her last words before they burned her at the stake?
Raise the cross up higher, so that's the last thing that I say.
Yeah. Thank you, Alex. Raise the cross up higher above the flames. She knew what she was going to go through. Whoever's got music playing, please hit mute, even though I dig your music. I don't want to have to mute everyone.
It's the last thing.
Okay, cool. We're good. She knew what she was going to go through. And she also knew that her proof of hope was the cross. It was a proof of a better life that was on the other side of the flames. And she knew that she had to be able to see it in order to focus on the proof of hope and not the flames. Now, for anyone who's going through adversity, we all go through adversity, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
We're either in adversity, heading towards adversity, or coming out of adversity. It's part of being on this planet. For any one of us who is going through adversity right now, your proof of hope needs to be in your line of sight. Don't lose sight of your proof of hope. By the way, I'll give you another perspective on this. Remember, perspective is the only thing that can dramatically change the outcome without changing any of the facts. I'll give you another perspective on this. I'm laughing at myself because I forgot what I was going to say. Oh, I love that. Welcome to Monday. It was going to be really good. All right, never mind. I'm going to share my screen with you. Wow. Proof of hope, line of sight. It's there somewhere. All right, I'm going to share my screen with you, and we're skipping to page 136 in MREA. And you're probably wondering, wow, really, John, what does this have to do with what you just shared with us? Good question. And
Does it have to do with perception?
No, yeah, don't. I'll think of it later. Thanks. I appreciate the hint, but I'm the help or hint, help, whichever one I meant to say. I'm sorry. Survive to thrive. There it is. Cool. Oh, that's great. Oh, the picture I want to show. Oh, there it is. Okay. Your vision, your mission is the very first thing that you are going to create. It's this line going through the middle of the picture, this crazy mess that you're looking at. I'm going to tell you exactly how I created it and what went on the paper first. The first thing that went on the paper, hold on guys, I'm letting people in. The first thing that went on the paper is this straight line going through the top, and it goes to my vision. I want to be debt-free. I want freedom. I want passive income that funds my life. I want to create legacy. I want to give my family the life that they deserve. And those are just a few ideas, right? And I am on a journey with a destination that is assured. This is my proof of hope. This is my proof of hope. Oh, you're going to be really glad because I thought of what I was going to say.
Yes.
Your proof of hope is you're still here.
Mhm.
That's your proof of hope.
Yes.
You are still here. Thanks, Tony, for the hint. You actually did help me. And as long as you are still here, there's more life to live. That's your proof of hope. Okay. So we start with our vision, and we're going to create a model in order to close 50 sales. Now, how to do that lives on this page. I promise it does. The next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to look at my database, because everything starts and ends with my database. So this is my database. I have my sphere of influence, my past clients, my raving fans, my new Mets, and outside my database, I have everybody who I haven't met. Those are my haven't mets. Now, A in this math formula is lead generation. And lead generation is 20 conversations a day. Remember, what is work? Work is 20 conversations, not 17, not 18, not 19, it's 20. 20 conversations every day over 250 days is going to be 5,000 conversations in a year. I'm making care calls, not sale calls. Now, every day I have a standard. These are my stats that I was referencing on James Shaw's call this morning, if you were there. These are my stats that I'm going to pay attention to. And when I pay attention to them, this is what's going to let me know if I'm on track to win the game, or do I need to make adjustments. Every day, I'm going to schedule at least one appointment. That goes in my pipeline down here, which means I have 250 opportunities that are living in my pipeline. Every day, I'm going to focus on getting at least one referral and adding one new contact into my database. So at the end of the year, I've added 250 new Mets into my database. So B in this math equation is 250 new Mets added to my database and 250 face-to-face appointments with future opportunity. Now, C, follow-up. This line indicates the life cycle of a real estate transaction. This line way over here on the right is approximately 7 to 10 days before a buyer and seller gets serious about buying a home or selling a home. Prior to getting to that point, they live in this space here in the middle. Now, we know that 7 to 10 days before they get serious about purchasing a home, they're going to look for a real estate agent. And because you're face to face with 250 opportunities and you're following up with them forever, you created that in lead generation, which lives to the left of this line over here. You are creating emotional proximity. And when you create emotional proximity, your conversion ratio is going to be at least 10%. There's 25 of the 50 deals that I promised you. Now, one of the things that happens in lead generation that makes us go sideways is we get a lead. And real estate agents, the number one thing they want to talk about is leads. Whenever I'm interviewing a real estate agent and I ask them, what are you looking for? The first thing I hear is leads. And I'm going to challenge you to change the way you look at this, because lead generation is not your challenge. Getting more leads, let me change that. Getting more leads is not your challenge. Lead conversion is your challenge. And a lot of that has to do with follow-up. If I close a deal with Alex today and the commission on that deal is $10,000, then that lead is worth $10,000 today. The very next day, it's worth $0. The day after Alex buys a home, chances of him buying another home are pretty slim, unless he's an investor. I know, nobody say that, please. I already know it. Now, here's what else we know. Approximately 7 to 10 years is the time period between the day he buys a home and the day he decides to sell it and purchase another home. So 7 to 10 years from now, Alex is still in my database and he closes another deal and that lead is worth $10,000. Now, if Sarah is a member of my team and I get a lead and I give that lead to Sarah right here, Sarah's response is going to be, great lead. Wow, thank you, John. If Tony's a member of my team and I give Tony a lead right here, his response might be, crummy lead. That one's going in the trash. And I would tell you they're both the same. They're both worth $10,000. Here's the difference. A lead entered into command on a smart plan that I am going to systematically implement and work over time is worth $10,000. A lead in the trash can is worth nothing. Now, the other part of this is every day I'm focused on adding new contacts to my database. So I'm adding 250 new Mets. I'm going to use an 8x8 in order to create top of mind with them. That's going to move them into my sphere of influence. Now I'm going to use a 36 touch smart plan in order to create emotional proximity, in order to earn the opportunity to be their realtor, in order to earn the opportunity to give and get referrals. And 250 contacts in my database on a 36 touch is worth a 10% conversion. That's another 25 deals. And there's your 50 deals. So somewhere in this mess, I wrote it down. There it is. A, lead generation. B, getting one face-to-face appointment every day, adding one new person to my database every day. A plus B plus C. C is my 36 touch smart plan for follow-up times D, which is my conversion ratio, equals E, which is the number of deals I'm closing. So A plus B plus C times D equals E. There's your plan in order to sell 50 homes in the next 12 months. Simple, right? Now, is it going to be easy? No, it's not. So let's go back to the 12-week year and let's listen to what the author has to say again. It is your personal vision that keeps you in the game. When things become difficult. So I want somebody to take themselves off mute. I want you to talk to me. If I'm on this journey with a destination that is assured, I'm following this plan and is it working? I'm here. And I am at a point when things have become difficult. Am I looking for a detour?
No.
Okay, let me ask the question a different way. I love the commitment in your answer, Camille. Is it possible that somebody else could be looking for a detour?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah. Now, we're in the real estate industry. Give me one example of a detour.
You're not converting well, so you think something else works because it works for someone else.
Okay. Let's stay there. Camille, give me an example of something else or someone else or greener pastures.
They're buying leads and the leads are working out. So, but
Okay.
they're paying for it.
Okay, so I'm going to stop prospecting and I'm going to start buying leads because John's out of his mind. He doesn't know what he's talking about and this isn't working. Right?
Yeah. Yes.
Right.
Give me another example from a leadership perspective. If you're a team leader on this call, or if you are in a leadership role, Eddie, give me another possible detour.
Start talking to other agents in the office, trying to see a shortcut.
Shortcut. Okay, that's absolutely true.
Or buying into marketing like, oh, Facebook ads, or go, do something shiny.
True again.
I'll go get a
Yes.
job.
I'm going to go get a real job.
Mhm.
Right.
That's
About property management or something like that.
you guys are nailing it. You guys are on the right track now.
Gonna try and find a different way to reinvent the wheel.
How about I'm going to go to a company that lets me keep 100% of the commission?
I was gonna say that next. Yep.
That
Yeah.
never really happens.
Yeah.
100% of zero is still zero.
Right.
Yeah.
Or they
Guys.
give you some bonus to sign on.
Okay, so I'm going to buy you in order to attract you to greener pastures. And does that mean you're going to make more money?
Nope.
Nope.
If you're making a decision for the next 24 hours, the answer is yes. It will give you more money.
24 hours.
If you're making a decision based on the next 5 years, is that going to help you make more money?
Nope.
Not necessarily.
You
No.
are selling out.
Yep.
You are settling or you're giving up. Now, nobody take that personal. I still have 62 people on the call, so that's a good thing. Nobody's mad at me. Don't take that personal.
Mhm.
But when an agent comes to me and says, John, I'm looking for a detour. Now, they don't use those words, but that's what they're saying. I'm thinking of going to a 100% company because, hold on, because, go back to the book. Things are hard. Things are difficult. So I'm looking for a detour because I've lost the line of sight to my proof of hope.
Mhm.
I'm looking for a better way. And I think I'll go to a 100% company. Now, guys, here's the challenge for that. The challenge with that is if that same agent, and I've had this conversation, guys, so I know, if that same agent was closing 50 deals right now, do you think they would be having this conversation with me?
Absolutely not.
Nope.
Nope. 100% not. That same agent would agree that they're in the right place, doing the right things to get them where they want to go. But because things are difficult and they've lost their line of sight with proof of hope, they're throwing in the towel and they're giving up. Now, this isn't a recruiting conversation. Don't take it that way. Here's what this is. The greatest tragedy in the world is not that we fail. It's that we almost succeed and there we are. The greatest tragedy in the life is that we give up on our sales, we go get a job. We give up on real estate. Or we give up on our current track in order to build a big business, in order to live the life we deserve, to settle for greener pastures. And what if the very next day, that same agent would have had a breakthrough? It's an E2P conversation. What if they would have had a breakthrough the very next day that would have taken them to 50 closings in the next 12 months? Here's the scary thing, they'll never know. What do you think? Talk to me.
It's just as something as simple as that, those 20 conversations that we have to make daily. When we quit, we don't know when that $5 million home shows up, you know? So you really can't quit, not if you want to succeed.
So simple. So simple. So Camille, just quickly, role play back and forth. Let's watch and see how simple this is, right?
Yeah.
Hey, Camille, John Dietz. I'm a real estate agent with Keller Williams Realty in Coral Springs. Nice to meet you.
Hi, John.
Hey, I like to keep my friends and family members updated on the market. That means I send them interesting information once a month and I call every 3 or 4 months. Would it be okay if I added you to that group?
Well, I would love to learn more. So
Okay,
thank you. I would love
cool. Next call. We're going quick. Next call.
Yeah.
That was a yes. Hey,
Yeah.
Camille, John Dietz, Keller Williams Realty. I noticed your listing came off the market. I was curious, are you still interested in selling your home?
I am, yes.
Okay, perfect. Or I'm not, go away.
I know.
And just one more quick question before I let you go. If I had a full price offer today, would you want me to bring you the offer?
Sure.
Cool. So Eddie, that's exactly why we should get together. All I need is 10 or 15 minutes to pop by and take a look at your home so I could potentially bring you an offer. Does today at 4 o'clock work, or would 5 be better for you? Cool. Alex, I appreciate you asking me if I have a buyer. That's a great question. And I won't know until I see your home. That's exactly why we should get together. Does today at 4 o'clock work, or would 4 p.m. be better for you? Diane, I really appreciate the fact that I should look at your pictures. Actually, I did. And that's the reason I'm calling you. You have a beautiful home. And I can't buy your home, or I can't sell your home without seeing it first. I mean, have you ever bought a home without looking at it first? Yeah, me neither. And that's exactly why we should get together. Would today at 4 o'clock work, or would 4 be better for you? So Angel, I appreciate the fact that you're never going to hire a real estate agent. The good news for you is I don't want to list your home. I want to help you sell your home. And that's exactly why we should get together. In order for me to bring you an offer and help you sell your home, all I need is 10 or 15 minutes to pop by and take a look at your home so I could potentially bring you an offer. Shirley, you know, I really appreciate the fact that you're not interested in selling right now, that you decided to take a break, and that I should call you back in 6 months, right? Now, just out of curiosity, if I had a full price offer in the next 6 months, would you want me to bring you that offer? Yeah, of course you would. And if I don't see your home, can I bring you that offer?
Nope.
No. And that's exactly why. Okay, you guys, is this hard?
No.
Seriously.
Success is simple, not easy.
Thank you, Tara Carter.
We win or we learn in
Yes.
each conversation.
Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Hey, for those of you who have kids, when they were 3 years old and they came up to you and they asked for something and you said no, did they ever ask you for that same thing again? Did they stop asking?
Nope.
Nope. Why not?
Then why are you? Then why are you? If they're not giving up, why are you? I'll give you the answer, because quitting, not failure, quitting is a learned response. All right. I hope I added value for you today.
Yes.
Yes. Hey, by the way, I am in a script off contest today with Keller Williams Realty International for anybody who wants to log into KW Connect and watch the live script off. Would love to see you there, although I won't be able to see you. and please pray for me, because I'm nervous. I'm nervous as heck. I don't know what time. I could give you a ballpark. I know that I have to be on the call at 2:15, and it goes from, I think it's actually live on Connect Eastern time. And I know we have people here from other parts of the country. Eastern time, I believe it's 3 to 4. If you go to KW Connect, the information is there.
Okay, it's the script off.
Yes.
Okay.
John,
Yes.
you
Yes, sir.
know, and we all know that you are going to rock it.
Yes, you are the best.
100%.
You're going to rock it.
Awesome. Awesome. Go for it, John.
Okay. I love it. All right. Time to get to work. What's work?
20 conversations.
Yeah.
When the script off?
One of these days. Thank
Working
you.
20 conversations.
17. There's 17.2 $1 million listing.
Conversation could have been $1 million listing that you didn't get and you wouldn't know because you never made the call. And I'm driving, by the way, because you never made the call. And so make care calls, not sales calls. Lead every call with gratitude. Say thank you for taking my call. I appreciate you for taking my call. And I'm going to stop because I have to, I'm getting jammed up.
You did great. Ryan, Ryan's next. Go, Ryan.
Rejection. No is not a word that exists in your vocabulary. No simply says not yet.
Yes, yes, yes. Anybody else? All right. I love it. Find somebody today who's thinking of selling their home. Get face-to-face with someone every day who's thinking of selling their home, whether it's 30 days, 60 days from now, 90 days from now, or a year from now. It doesn't matter, because a year from now, you're going to need listings. Quit judging opportunity away. Get face-to-face. I added that. Get face-to-face with one new person every single day, and then follow up forever, because no is not a word that lives in your vocabulary. No simply means not yet. And because you follow up forever, because you reject rejection, you're creating emotional proximity. You're also helping them make a new decision based on new information. And that new decision is going to be to hire you. Make it a great day.
Yes, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.